What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob, doing the Millstone Dutch Single Rye Whiskey. This is a 10-year-old rye, 52.62%. Obviously, it's cask strength. Dutch whiskey. This is a Patreon request for Peter White. Dutch rye specifically. I've had single malt barley from Millstone, but I've never had the rye, so this was my first purchase of the rye, and I'm going to tell you how I feel about it when I nose the tasting and give it a mark. Alright, so pretty sure I just stole Jeremy's line right there. Okay, so when I first opened this bottle, it was super piney on the nose, to the point where I was not digging it too much. I hoped that it would open up, and it has for the most part. The piney note has dissipated a bit, or at least to a tolerable level, and you can pick up way more orange, tangerine, mint, maybe spearmint. Still get the pine, but it's nowhere near as off-putting as it was before. In fact, it's not off-putting at all. The first, I lied actually. I remember trying Millstone Rye at a Spirit of Toronto, and the owner actually poured it for us. And we immediately thought that there was some sort of orange liqueur poured into the rye because it was super orange forward, almost like an orange juice. You get citrus, it's definitely orange in the background, but it's not anywhere near as upfront in your face as that cask or that sample that was shared was. Very sweet despite the pine note. Like I said, nice orange notes. And it took a good, 2 months like this, if not longer, for it to open up into this range where it was less piney. Okay, on the palate. Definitely where this whiskey shines is palate. Way more orange on the palate. Way more citrus, way more sweetness. It kind of reminds me of that Amru Naranji because of the amount of orange that you get on the palate. This is a rye. I don't think there's any other rye that gives me this kind of orange forward flavor, like orange juice almost. And that being opened up the way it has, you definitely get much more compared to the beginning where it was so pine dominant. The more acclimated I get to the heat, which now at this point I don't really taste heat at all, the more I'm getting that orange, citrus forward, orange juice sweetness. Yeah. I've never had an orange bomb before, but this is definitely that. You don't get, like Macallan, you would get orange and chocolate together. You don't get any chocolate with this. This is all orange forward. Really nice. I actually am really enjoying this for the first time since I've opened this bottle, which, like I said, was about a few months ago. Probably several months ago, considering Peter White requested this a few months ago. So if he requested it a few months ago, I'm assuming that this has been open for about 4 months, maybe a little bit less than that. You know what? It's one of those whiskeys that I bet if you poured this through a decanter, poured it back into the bottle, it would be much better off the hop. If not, bring it down to below the shoulder and let it sit for a few months, and you're gonna get a way better experience. If I had to grade this back when I first opened it, I probably would have given it like an 81, maybe even less. This is close to 200 bucks. I think I got it for just under 200 bucks. So I don't think I would ever pay that again. There's a lot of things in that price range nowadays. You can't really do much about it, but again, price-wise, that's a little too expensive for me. So because of the price, quality's up to an 86 for me, but I'm gonna have to knock this down at least a point to like an 85, because I don't normally do that, but the price really matters to me in this case, because you're talking 10-year-old rye, you're talking an experience that wasn't necessarily great right off the hop and then got a lot better after. So all those things considered, and the fact that I was probably going to give this like an 81 if I would have graded it in the first couple months that I bought it, 85 I think is a fair score. So let's stick with that. Thanks again, Peter White, for the request. If anybody wants to make a request, you can join Patreon. For a couple dollars a month, you'll be able to request anything on my right-hand side over here. And those are all available to only Patreons, of course, can make those requests. And that's it for me, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Facebook Messenger. We have a big group going, and it's a lot of fun, so you guys should join. Cheers.